Hello everyone and welcome to SAFC Fan TV, and we're here for the live match commentary for our away day at Southampton, which has gone ahead despite fire and potential smoke damage. So we'll just give it a few minutes and let everybody file in who is joining us for this commentary today. The team is out, as you can see there. What do you think of my new away day yellow surround? I was trying to keep it on the theme. It was a very last minute decision. I've not even run it by the powers that be, so hopefully it's okay. Patterson, Hume, Sealt, Ballard, Yelder, Neil, Job, Rigg, Barr, Mundle, Burstow. Glad Rigg's starting. Other than that, I think he's done a terrible job here. I don't think Sealt is a centre-back. I don't think he's a defender at this level at all. I'd rather seen Yelder playing at centre-back and Pembele come in. Job just shouldn't be starting. We know this. The fact that Burstow's getting on before Rusin is an absolute joke. And I understand the Barr decision, fresh legs, but Aushish should be able to jump on and take over that position at some point. Surprise Styles isn't starting. Nice to see Lavery on the bench. Seen him on some of the youth matches recently. So let me know if you can all hear me or if I'm just talking to myself. The commentary in sign language might be a bit difficult. There is 3 kids about the house, so I apologise if you do get any background noise. They've been warned under pain of death. Oh, I'm off brand. 2 seconds. That's better. The cats are facing the wrong way. I need a reversed one just for doing this. Right, let me sort my seat out because it's really uncomfortable at the moment for some reason. Oh. There we go. We're okay. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Hello, can you hear me? 1, 2, testing. Comments. Can you hear me? Anybody? More calling Austin. Come in, Austin. Colin Major says hi. Colin, can you hear me? I sure hope you can hear me. You're saying hi. That's a good thing. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of Dodds' changes. Not a fan at all. Yes, says Jackie. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Lister. Actually, people are here. You're here. You're really here. It's good to know you can hear me. Yeah, I have no idea. Apart from resting legs, I don't know where he's pulled this lineup from, and I don't understand how Job is still getting started. Thank you, Colin. Somebody tell me what you think of the lineup. Burstow getting a start, Job starting. His only correct decision for me is pulling Mundle and Rigg back in for the start. So I'm not optimistic. But it looks like we're going back to 4 at the back instead of... he couldn't possibly be trying 3. We don't know what his formation will be until it actually starts. You know what it's like. What does it take for a deal to get a start? Who are we on about? Whose first name's Adil? I don't know. Sorry, you lost me there for a second. I'm just going to close some of these browser screens because I've been car shopping, so I don't want to interrupt the... I can close that now as well. There we go. The Times of UNSC. I don't know if I'm just tired, but you guys aren't making sense to me now. I'm lost completely. God, it's bright, isn't it? These yellow colours on the screen. It's throwing me off. Yeah, so, I mean, the good thing is we've got a cracking bench there for me. We've got Aushish, who came on and did really well. Rusin, who needs to get more starts for me. Pembele, Ekwa, and Styles. Ekwa's on the bench. Ekwa bench before Job is an absolute joke to me. It just reeks of... It reeks of Beale. I hate to say his name. I'll have to put a pound in the swear jar for saying Beale, but it just feels like him every time Dodds puts it out. So I wonder how much Dodds had an input into the Beale's games. The times of understating Sunderland have gone. Yeah. Understanding Sunderland have gone. Yeah, well, that's madness. If you play well, do you get start? No, you get dropped. If you play terrible, you could start every single game. Right now, I'd be happier to see Dak starting than Job. And for anyone that knows me on this channel, knows I'm not the biggest fan of Dak. But right now, I'd take him over Job. Job, be an impact sub for as long as you need to till you get to a position where you're worth it. Oh, there's the boss. Hello, Conrad. How's it going? I took the liberty of creating a new look without your approval. Super chat of member for 31 months. Jack Ross special today. Are we saying a streak? Right, yes, that's what a good point. Good point. We still have plenty of time. Give me your predictions, guys. Give me your score predictions. I, like the eternal optimist I am, on Thursday went for a 3-1 win as my prediction. So I'm going to stick with that because, you know, despite seeing this terrible team here, why, Burstow, why? Job, why? Yeah, I'm still going to stick with it for now. Couldn't boss anything. Sorry, not boss. Middle management will call you. Middle management. 1-0 Sunderland, says Colin Major. I'm going to favourite these score predictions, and we'll see if anyone's right at the end. I can quickly reference them. Burst up top wide. Daniel Jobling, exactly my words, exactly. All I can think of is he must be a wonder kid in training, or yet again we're doing it to appease Chelsea or something like that. I don't know. I can't understand it myself. I can't understand why Mayenda went out on loan when he looked more promising than a few of these put together, you know. Ugh. This is broken. I'm gonna have to put in a purchase request to the Fan TV channel for new mic stuff. I know what, it'll be met with a F off, get your own reply, but you know. If more of you join membership, you know, support the channel, I can get a better mic. It's good motivation, that. Good motivation. Come on, one prediction. 25 of you watching. Only one prediction in. What's going on? Come on. Get them in. 2 predictions if you include mine. I'm going to type mine. There we go. And then I can bookmark my own. Boom. There we go. Get your predictions in now. Come on. Conrad, where's yours? Three of you include me. Why is everyone speaking cryptically today? Have I just got baby brain? Jack Ross special it is. 1-1. Conrad's going for 1-1. So we've got 2 wins and a draw predicted so far. 22 of you watching. Let's get these predictions in. Thank you for joining me. I will try to do my best to do the commentary. If you see me lunge to the side and a kid yelp, it's just me sorting the kids out. Old school. Don't do that. Don't report me. 5 minutes to go to kick off. I want your predictions. My 3-1's going to be 2 goals from Mundell and a goal from Rigg. That's what I'm going to go for. Mundell finds his scoring boots, then we'll drop him. Because that's what we do. Let's see if we could see the Southampton lineup while we're waiting. Okay, we got Bazunu in goal. Then their defense, look like they've got 4-4-3. So their defense is Harwood, Bellis, Stevens, Bednarek, Manning. Then the 3 across the middle are Smallbone, Downs, Armstrong, and then the other 3 up front is Brooks, the dangerous Shea Adams, and Armstrong. On their bench, no one major of note. Nobody I'm scared of. It all looks good. It all looks good. Burstow is the lone striker, though. That is what's going to let us down. But hopefully the midfield will make up for it. We're on a break after this, aren't we? Is this a break now till the 29th of March after this game? Oh, time off, boss. Time off. Excellent. You're very quiet today, people. I know there's some regulars in there. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. We've got 2 minutes left till the half time. I've literally got 3 predictions, score predictions in there. All quiet on the Western Front. I know. You're all over on Terry's. That's not good enough. Stay here. Come here. Go over there and drag them over here. Yeah. Tea Drinker. Hello. Hello, Tea Drinker. How are you doing? What's your score prediction? Who else was in here who's not giving me a score prediction? Kieran Gale. What's your score prediction? Jack Lister. Colin. Colin gave me his, didn't he? Yes, Colin did give me 1-0. Jackie, what's your score prediction? Come on. Talk to me. Walking advertisement board for SAFC Fan TV. Here come the referees and here come the players being led out now. Neil at the front. Looks like he should be easy. Yeah, well, he is the captain. He's taken the armband. I thought Ballard would have got it, to be fair. I don't know why. I just had it in my head that Ballard was going to be captain. Tea Drinker just before kick-off. I predict 4-1 easy day at the office. Oh, 4-1 win to Sunderland. Only here because Jam Sani isn't streaming. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Well, you never know. You might enjoy it. You might stay. Is he down at the game then, I wonder? Old Sani Army's down at the game. Ian Wilkinson, afternoon. What's your prediction, Ian? Watching from Solihull, 1-1 draw today. Looking forward to your commentary. You're really not. If we can get some goals and get some positivity and string more than 5 passes together, it'd be an easy job. But because the last few games, it's just been like, oh, it's hard to commentate on back to 09, back to Ballard, back to 09, back to Ballard. It's just mind-numbing. 3-0 loss, Ian. Oh, you're the first loss, I think. The first negative in here. Is that after you've seen the team or just in general? I want somebody to crunch Job. Not career ending, but, just put him out for a couple of games. Twist his ankle or something, because he needs to not start. Both. Ooh. Well, I will I will favourite your predictions as well. And at the end, we'll see if anybody got it right. Tea Drinker's more optimistic than I am at 3-1, to be fair. No 5-0 again, do we not think? Not this time. Who scored in that 5-0? Clark, not on the pitch. Ekwa, not on the pitch. Dak, not on the pitch. Riggs the only one that scored. Yeah, because Ekwa got 2. Riggs the only one that scored in the last time we faced these that's on the pitch today. So Ekwa scored 2 against these and he starts on the bench. Job is useless and he starts on the pitch. Just waiting for Southampton to have a cuddle in the middle of the pitch and then it'll be kicked off. And I'll try and keep up as much as I can. Running solo today, so I'll do my best. 33 people in the stream. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and all that wonderful stuff. If you're not new to the channel, I hope you're already a member. It's only $1.99 a month. Even I pay it. Come on. Here we go. And we're off. Southampton taking the kick-off here. We had a little jump in time there. It's gone all the way back to their keeper who's cleared it forward. Only as far as a Sunderland head bar trying to run onto it. But he gets muscled away. Southampton gaining a bit of control. Something's called back there. I think it was an offside. Taken quickly. Short. Dangerous passing play very close to the Southampton area. Sunderland keeping the pressure on them very early on here. Trying to get some sort of early lead maybe. Good pressure here. It's back to the Southampton keeper. They're passing it around. We're not stood off as much as we have been. Long ball forward. Southampton with it on the right-hand side. Tried to get one forward. It's deflected back with their defence. Burstow picks up a loose ball here. He's running onto it. He gets it, goes for the shot. Oh, he could have got it across to Neil in the box, but he goes for the shot and it goes well wide. Looking to find something early. That's a wasted opportunity, that. And I think Neil was being vocal telling him about that one as well. Oh, it was Rigg, sorry, in the middle, not Neil. I apologise. It was Rigg. Awful, says Steve Gill. Why play Burstow? Won't he be here next season? How can young lads get experience? Yeah, exactly. But I think it's part of the contract that he plays so many games, I'm guessing. Southampton with possession now, halfway inside the Sunderland half. Playing it back all the way to the centre circle. Trying to find a way through. Mundell applying some pressure to make it a break down the left. Swings one into the centre. And it's cleared by Ballard. Southampton thrown near side, halfway into the Sunderland half. They throw it all the way back to their defence. Stray pass. Ends up with Mundell jumping onto it, but he's got two people with him. Tries to get it away. It's a bit of a battle of possession. Hume wins the throw-in off Armstrong. Love Island law move. I love that. I love that slide. Sunderland throw here, still on this near side, halfway inside our own half. Back to the EFL cameramen who, point to random things while it's going on. Somehow we lost possession and they're on the attack. And it's a shot, but it goes wide. Oh, Jesus. Do you know what? We got called out on the last stream, got a comment on it afterwards saying, stop blaming the EFL cameramen. It's the directors that cut away to different shots. But it's just every single game now. They just can't cope with quick play. Like if you take a quick throw, a quick free kick, they're too busy trying to film someone's back of someone's head. Foul in the centre circle there on Rigg. Sunderland free kick. Taken quickly to Sealt. Sealt forward to Neil. Neil tries to get one forward, slotted through, but Riggs knows he's offside and he leaves it and it runs on to the keeper. Up in the air here, bought the ball. Battling for it, Southampton come away with it. Tried a looping ball across. Could be dangerous, this one. It's Hume, one-on-one with Armstrong on this left-hand side. Not able to find a way through, passes it back. And it comes all the way back into the centre circle. Good boxing out there by Trey Hume. Still trying to find that same route through to Armstrong. Great pressure there by Sunderland. They almost come away with the ball, but Southampton rescue the stray ball. They're still in possession just inside our half. Long ball looping forward towards the goal. Not sure if that was a shot across or what, but it goes out for a Sunderland goal kick. I don't want to say, Emma, because last time I said we've started okay and it went all tits up, but we have started okay. High pressure. Looks more like we're hungry for it at the moment, so let's see how we go. Ball forward from Hume trying to find Rigg. Two of them on Rigg. For the tackle, and somehow they win the throw. I'm not sure how that works. Armstrong takes the throw down this left-hand side. Sealt will marshal it out nicely for a goal kick. Yeah, Job needs to go deeper, though. So deep, he's out of the stadium. EFL Fashion Watch. Dodds is in his grey jumper today with blue pants and blue hat. It's a contrasting ensemble. Southampton with the ball in defence. Playing it out short. Sunderland's line's quite high. We're not quite pressing the keeper, but we are close up. Forced the mistake there. Foul given to Southampton against Ballard. I don't think it was. I think we forced the mistake, but never mind. Southampton play it quickly out to the left-hand side. Playing it back. Can't find a way through. Playing it all the way back to their defence. Pressures on their defenders. They play it all the way back to the keeper, who kicks a ball forward, but it ends up in the possession of Ballard. Digs it through to the centre. Oh, to Rigg, who tried to get it onto Burstow, but it was intercepted. And Southampton come away with it again. We are coming up to the 7-minute mark. It's Southampton 0, Sunderland 0. 39 people in the stream. Appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe while you're here. Share the content. It's all appreciated. Short one again from the Southampton keeper. He's a bit like Patterson that way. Even if the players are under pressure, he's still playing it short to them. So hopefully we can monopolise on that. But at the moment, they're keeping possession quite well. play the ball back very dangerously. Mundle's going to chase, put pressure straight on the keeper here, right in front of his goalkeeper, gets it away. Gets it away well to a Southampton player. Could have been a dangerous ball, but the Southampton player knew he was offside and turned. It looked like he was falling at first. Sealt's getting a yellow card. Not sure what that's for there. You're going to see a replay of this. Yeah, he pulls at his shirt to slow him down on that run. Yeah, it's a free kick. They pulled it back for the free kick on that one. So, yeah, Sealt's give away a free kick. Told you he's a liability. Said it at the start. Took back off the ball. Yes, Ian. That's an unfortunate surname, isn't it? I'm sorry. He must have had some stick at school. His surname, Smallbone. Southampton sets up for this free kick now. If you see it before me, Ian. Let's see. Don't think it's going to be a shot. It's way too far out. It'll have to be a spectacular. It looks like they'll probably play it short or try and swing it to the left. Yes, they do play it short to the right and then loops it over to the left. Job onto it. Gets the assist and Southampton score. Put us Job down for an assist. 1-0 Southampton. Jesus Christ. They loop it in. I don't know what Job's thinking because his header goes across the face of goal to a Southampton player who gets the shot. The first shot's deflected, and then it comes back to another one and he just taps it in. What? Who clears it across the face of goal? That's like schoolyard stuff. Absolutely ridiculous. This is not the start we were looking for. High pressing, intense, and then a schoolyard error from a player that should not have been on the pitch from the start. Sunderland kick off, long ball forward from Sealt, trying to find Barr or Burstow on the left. Both of them up for it. It's back to Job now to Sealt. To the right to Hume. Hume to Mundle. Mundle with a guy on his back plays it back to Sealt, to Job, to Ballard. Ballard, furthest man back here with the ball. Gives it to Sealt, the right. Long ball forward. Surging ball. Could have found Burstow, but gets intercepted. Rigg picks up the loose ball well in the middle. He's making a run. He goes to the left with it. This will be Yelder to Neil. Neil to Barr. Barr getting tackled by two or three of them. Loses possession. Southampton have it. Comfortably. Even with players around them. Southampton have it comfortably. Long ball forward from them. Nobody running onto it at all. It'll just roll to Patterson. Yeah, but Stephen Clark says, I wish Pato could catch a ball instead of parrying it away. That's how they're getting their goals. True, but you're taught as a keeper, if in doubt, get a fist to it or get a palm to it if you can't catch it. I mean, gone are the days where you've got people like Schmeichel who could, had super glue for hands and could pick a ball out of thin air. Unfortunately, it's a rare commodity in a keeper now. Sunderland throw. It's all the way back with Ballard. Ballard to Dan Neil. Neil finding the slot through to Rigg. Rigg looked like he's going to set up, has a shot, but he's intercepted by a Southampton player. Sunderland still in possession with Barr. Barr loses it, makes up and gets it back on the far left-hand side. Could deliver one here. Cutting it on the inside. Comes back. Looked to be finding Mundle, but it was intercepted halfway. Sunderland still battling to keep possession. Southampton running it. Looked like they ran it out of the sideline there, but they carried on. Maybe the whole ball wasn't over the line, but I'm not sure. But great play by, was that Yelder? Gets in front of him, forces the foul, slows down the play. Yes, it was Yelder. Yeah, Yelder made up for his previous boo-boo there. Taken short. Dan Neil with it now. Ball to the right, finding Hume. Hume's got Job with him. Gives it to Job, who gives it to Southampton. Literally plays it into the feet. What is he doing on this pitch? Fudge me. Southampton with possession. Christ almighty. 13 minutes in, still Southampton 1, Sunderland 0. Job, but it does not belong on this pitch anywhere. It's ridiculous. It's going to be one of those days, I'm afraid. It's going to be one of those days. Southampton just enjoying a spell of possession just inside our half here. Out to the left. Passing it round nicely now. A lot more comfortable now since they've got that goal. Ball in, deflected out by Ballard. Only as far as a Southampton player again, who then they'll retain possession, bring it all the way back to their defence again. We're standing off a lot more now, not putting that pressure on. It's not just them happy at 1-0. I think we're happy them being 1-0 up by the looks of this team at the moment. Out to the left. Cuts one in the inside. Drills it, goes really wide. No one's going to get on the end of that. It's going to be a Sunderland throw on the far side in the near the corner flag in the Sunderland half. He didn't directly assist it. He assisted the initial shot, and then the shot was parried by Patterson, and then obviously straight into a Southampton player's hand who got the goal. So Southampton with possession here. Oh, loose ball. Sunderland jump on it and hoof it all the way to the Southampton keeper. Because that's what we do with possession now. We throw it away. Leroy said, this squad we have available to play finishes rock bottom next season. Scary, isn't it? Scary. Some great players, but we're just not. I hate to be that guy, but I've got to blame the management. I've got to blame the management. The players we've got, there's nothing wrong with the players we've got. The squad that's been picked every week, any half-decent fan can see the faults in it. Why are you picking him? Why is he still there? Why is he still starting? We all see this. What are they blind to? Tit for tat, Southampton with possession with their goalkeeper now. Long ball forward from their keeper, goes out for a Sunderland throw, just inside our own half here. Taken quickly back to Ballard. Somebody needs to pick these troops up now. Come on. Let's wake up, lads. Patterson with it. Long ball forward to the centre. Gets cut out by a Southampton player, but Neil jumps onto that, saving that from losing possession. Dinks one over to Hume. Hume to Mundle. Mundle now making a run down this right-hand side. He's got three of them with him. Goes out for a throw. I'm getting a bit of a skippy passage in time, so when we get a break in play, I'm going to try and sort that out. Hume throw to Burstow, tries to dink it across to Rigg, but gets intercepted. Southampton with it, still in their own box here, all the way back to the keeper in a dangerous area. Burstow puts pressure on. Oh, nasty foul there, nothing given. Oh, it is, it's just very delayed. It is very delayed. He went sliding. It looked a bit 50-50, but yeah, he was a bit late with that one. I'm not sure. Yeah, he didn't seem to go for the ball at all. He just went over the top of the man. Oh, I've got this break in play. Let's just see if this is any better. There we go. This might be better. We might be a bit behind, but I'll let you know. Yeah, we're at 16:52. And it's a Sunderland free kick just inside the Southampton half. Taken short out left to Bar. Bar trying to take on his man. Delivers one straight into the keeper's hands. Wasted opportunities. That can be the new team slogan. Sunderland AFC, wasted opportunities. Southampton with possession. 17 and a half minutes gone. 37 people watching the stream. Much appreciate you being here to suffer through this game with me. So I'm not on my own. It's awesome. Oh, badly judged time by Sealt. Nearly gave Southampton a one-on-one. Luckily, Ballard was there to pick the pieces up. It's with Hume, who's moving to the left. Tried to give one to Burstow, I think, but just got intercepted yet again. Cut out by Sealt only as far as the Southampton player. It's a dangerous area for a shot. It goes wide. It's gone for a corner. Seeing a replay here while they set up for this. I agree with you, Paggard. I agree with you. Let's see, though. Referee having a words with Armstrong and Rigg here. Bit of pushing and shoving. To be fair, Rigg's just protecting the keeper, doing his job. Ball in. Ballard gets ahead to it. Sealt fannies with it and loses it on the edge of the box again. Shot here. It's deflected. I think that's Barr trying to pick up the pieces, and he gets it out for a Sunderland throw. Hume to take this throw now. We are 2/3 into the Sunderland half. No, that's Job. Give it to anyone else. Don't throw it to Job. Don't throw it to Job. You'll set them up for a goal. Don't do it. To Neil. Forward. Passes Job onto Mundle, but I think there's an off-the-ball foul there on Neil. The referee having a quick word. Sunderland get a free kick. I'll relieve that pressure for a short period. On the replay, yes, it was just delayed in. He was going for the ball. He was delayed. I think his studs went into Neil's foot. Back with Patterson here. He's going to put his foot through it. Long ball forward. Finds Burstow. Gets it back to Hume. To Job. To Ballard. Puts it up left with Yelder now. Trying to find the run of Barr, but gets deflected out for a throw-in just inside, just in front of the Southampton technical area here. Throw to Neil. Gets it all the way back to Patterson, who puts his foot through it, but it just rolls, and it ends up with a Southampton player one-on-one with Patterson. Shot goes well over. Terrible, terrible. Ian Wilkinson, Patterson worse than Job. I know, what was that? No sort of clearance at all. Literally rolled it to their player. This is madness. What's Dodd seeing in training that we're not seeing on match days? That's the only thing, that's the only question I can ask. There's the noise of a crying baby. Long ball forward, bounces all the way to their keeper. Nothing come of that. Southampton with possession here. Burstow trying to keep pressure on. I mean, he doesn't do much, but he's a busy boy, is Burstow. He does try and keep pressure on them at different times. Long ball forward here from Southampton. He's got a player out to the right who's pretty much open. Yelder's with him now. Going to take it round. Yellow deliver one to the centre. Head goes out. And for some reason, I've just gone to the Rotherham-Norwich game. What the heck? Wow, I apologise for that. Technical difficulties. Southampton with the possession now just outside the Sunderland half. Gets one into the box. Across for the shot. Gets cut out by Sealt by the looks of it. Yeah, Southampton corner, I think. Smallbone setting up for this. The guy with the unfortunate name. Delivers one in. Bobbling around the box. Sealt gets his foot through it. Clearance only as far as still inside the Sunderland half for a throw inside in front of the Sunderland technical area. Southampton will take the throw back to their defence. David Jackson says, sorry, Mike, but Dodds hasn't got a clue, mate. We'll be lucky to stay in this league. Yeah, to be fair. I think we're enough points to stay clear of relegation this season, but, you know, what happens next season's another story. Sunderland battling for this still. At least some players are still wanting this. Ball forward there from, looked like Ballard, who got the interception. Bit of battling comes back to Sealt now. Sealt passes it to a Southampton player. And great, honestly. Let's just set them up for everything. What is going on? Ian, you're ahead of the game. Shh. See if I can get on the... see if the other one's ahead. Goal kick here for Patterson. All the way up, trying to find Mundle. Head goes out to the left here. We're coming up to 25 minutes. Still Southampton 1, Sunderland 0. 40 people watching the stream. Appreciate you being here. Let's hope we can bounce back. It's not looking likely at the moment, but this is what you get. You play a player that we all know shouldn't start a game, and he's the one that causes the assist for the goal. Absolute shocking. If you're a reporter in the Sunderland media who gets to sit in front of Mike Dodds in these press conferences and ask him questions, please have the balls to ask him the right questions. Not Mystic Ian. Southampton with possession here. Their goalkeeper playing it out to their defence. Burstow, the only one putting in any sort of pressure on. Everyone pushing up now. We are doing a sort of... It's like a half high press. But the problem is a half press never works. If you don't go as a team, it doesn't work. I know from experience. Back to Ballard. Ballard to Patterson. Patterson's going to put his foot through this. He'll find the head of Burstow, I think, to knock that on. And it's Rigg running onto it. Pressure on the keeper. Keeper gets it away. Only as far as Sealt to Hume. Hume on the right-hand side with it now. Hume to Mundle. Mundle backtracking. Goes to Sealt. To Ballard. To Neil. Who gets a tackle in, loses possession, but picks it back up again in the centre on a stray ball. Burstow will come in and jump on that, rescue that one. That was actually well done by him. Out to Mundle on the right. Mundle's got Burstow with him, delivers one into the centre, trying to find the run of Barr, but it goes too far. Too far for Barr. It'll be a Southampton goal kick here. K Morris 93 says, genuinely sleepwalking to relegation. Shocking. don't think they'd let a fan in the press conferences, David, because we'd lynch him. You'd have to find the calmest, most mellow fans possible for that job. Sunderland quick throw here. It's out to the right. Rigg trying to do something with it there. Burstow on it. It's just no one's quite gaining control. Losing possession. Southampton coming away with it. When we look like a bit of intensity and look like we've got some sort of attack together, we just can't seem to get the control around it. Southampton on the counter-attack now here. One through. Oh, rolls into Patterson's hands. Smallbone nearly on the end of it. Still, that's an unfortunate surname for any player. Can't get over a player called Smallbone. Yes, I'm a child. Out to the right with Mundle here. Still deep inside the Sunderland half. And tries to get it up. We lose possession. It's gone out for a throw off Armstrong, so it'll be a Sunderland throw. Sorry about the background screaming. The child's about to be fed. We go Sunderland with possession with Barr on the left-hand side. Could possibly make a run. Burstow urging them to come forward. With Yelder. With Barr. To Mundle. Mundle gets bundled. To Job. Job lives one out to the right. Humes in an acre of space. Instead of going for the shot, he cuts it across the middle twice. It's right in front of goal. Burstow hits the woodwork or possibly the keeper. It's still bouncing around. Neil with a shot. Barr with a shot. It's still with Barr this left-hand side now. Trying to go around his man. Cuts on the inside. Southampton get a foot in, but Barr still has the possession. Comes out to the left now. It's with Neil outside of the box. He'll play it all the way across to Ballard, to Sealt. Sealt to the right to Hume. Hume cuts it inside looking for the run of Rigg. Gets cut out. Southampton will come away with this one now. A great sliding tackle from Ballard to stop that counter-attack. Gives Sunderland players time to come back. Calls for offside and it's given. That's the pressure relieved. 30 minutes in. Southampton 1, Sunderland 0. 43 people watching the stream. Do appreciate you all being here. Despite, if you're only here to commiserate me and make sure I don't suffer this alone. And I do appreciate that. Thank you. We're stronger together. Southampton are poor, to be fair. We're just not taking any opportunities for it. They were terrible in the first 10, 15 minutes, and we just couldn't seem to string together that final ball. Well, what do you expect when you put somebody up front who doesn't play? Rusyn had scored 3 by now. Just saying. So Southampton, Smallbone on this counter-attack here. Sliding tackle in from Ballard. He's going to get a card here. Yep, he's going to get a yellow. I think he got most of the ball, but went through the man at the same time. It was Neil that lost the possession. Ballard came sliding in. He did get the ball because it took the deflection off. And his studs were down, so it's fair, but it's a free kick in a very dangerous area. Sealt his crap. I said this last week. He'd have been dropped from my team this week. But, I'm not in charge. Dodds is. I use the words in charge very loosely. Dodds is the current puppet at the club. So, till he's replaced by another puppet. And then one day somebody realised Speakman doesn't know football and shouldn't be picking the team. Allegedly. Here we go. Southampton over this free kick here now. We've got Smallbone and his mate hanging around it. Shot straight into the hands of Patterson. Nice and safe. Let's not distribute that shot and put the pressure straight back on itself. So let's take our time. Find your shape. Oh, no, we're back with Ballard, Patterson, And then see what happens is we play it short, we get under pressure, we force it back to the keeper who then has to clear it. So it's a less controlled forward kick rather than just taking a long goal kick at the start. Oh, I'm getting that skippage of time each time. It's with the Southampton keeper here now. Pressure on high here from Sunderland. Tried to cut out by Ballard. Ballard's going well far forward here. He's probably frustrated making something happen. It's with Burstall, who will have a ridiculous wild shot from distance with no power, no height, no nothing. It'll roll wide. Nothing comes of it. 33 minutes in, Southampton 1, Sunderland 0. Dodds worse than Beale. Never knew this was possible. Jesus, yeah. It's not worse, he's the same. It's the same terrible decisions. Whoever's picking the team cannot be Beale or Dodds. And this just seems to confirm it for me because it looks exactly the same. It looks like there's been no change. Big question is what is going on at our club. Really is. Cut out by Hume. Hume's an absolute asset. Hume playing at centre-back there, doing the job that Sealt should be doing. Throw off to the right from... Oh, Hume again. Hume's superb. Despite us being 1-0 down, he's our man of the match at the moment for me. Been relentless. Southampton with it on the edge of the area, delivering one in. Patson catches that one and actually keeps hold of it. Let's look at this distribution now. Southampton's on a high press. We're going to roll it right to Ballard, who's next to us. He's going to give it to Sealt. Everyone's under pressure straight away. We lose possession, centre of the park. Luckily, we get the foul given against us. But it's just... I want a keeper that can kick long and accurate. The ownership doesn't want to do well. It's simple. The fan base won't tolerate that for much longer, though. That's the problem. It's with Ballard. Cross to Sealt. Sealt tries to deliver one forward to get a deflection off a Southampton player. It'll be a Sunderland throw halfway inside our own half on this near side. The EFL cameraman will just look at the managers having the Southampton manager having an argument with the fourth official. I'm not sure what that's over. It comes all the way back to the Southampton defence to the keeper. Burstall applies some early pressure. Southampton will play it out comfortably with it in the centre. Long ball forward. Way too long. It's going to go out for a Sunderland throw. In line with our penalty area just on this near side. Quickly taken. Hume to Sealt. Sealt will get his foot through it to get it away into the centre. Southampton head meets it. Back to Sealt. So it's Job that gets the head there. Mundle with it to Hume. Hume's pass gets intercepted. Southampton with it on the left here again. Dangerous areas just inside the box. Wild sliding tackle from Rigg. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a Southampton penalty. Christ almighty. I can't watch it. What is he even thinking there? What is he even thinking there? Inside the box, slides through, does get his foot in front of the ball, but the guy rolls the ball back. So it's just... Yeah, he controls the ball and Rigg just keeps going through him. It's always going to be given. Absolutely shocking. Looks like Armstrong stepping up for this penalty for Southampton. I'm going to close this chat for a second because you lot give stuff away. Coming up to 37 minutes. Patterson on his line, back and forth. Just waiting for the rest whistle. Here it comes. Straight down the middle with power. Goal. Patterson contesting something, I'm not sure what. Best update the banner, isn't I? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. I think that's most of our predictions out the window already, guys. I'm afraid. Foul that penalty. Touches twice. Oh, is that what he's saying? I'm sure they'll show me another replay of some point. Everyone having words with the referee. We know what the referee standards are like in this league. We've seen the worst referees in English football referee games in this division. So don't expect anything. Nothing's given. Sunderland with possession, long ball forward. I'm so glad we've got a bit of a break after this game, because I don't know about the players and the management and the team, but I friggin' need it. Ball goes out. Southampton take a quick throw, trying to utilise the counter-attack. Sealt did one thing right for a change, and he got that interception in. Goes out for a Southampton throw on the right. Ian, yes, you did say, sorry. Ian says, can I change to 5-0? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, you're all saying that now. You're all. I'll go back through. I've got them all saved to who give me predictions before kickoff. We'll see what you said afterwards. Southampton with possession here. It looks like we're trying to dominate. Like we're putting pressure on. We're doing the right things, but then just stupid mistakes and the wrong players on the pitch. If Burstow and Job don't come off at half-time or at the early second half, then Dodds is as useless as Beale was. Mundle with it now on the edge of the box. Got 3 or 4 players around him. Goes for the shot, but takes an ankle. Comes back to Job, to Neil. Neil's got a man on his back. Gives it out left to Yelder. Yelder will deliver one into the centre now. Heads onto it there from Mundle, I think. Goes into the keeper's hands. It was a good on-target header. Under pressure. But it's gone straight to the keeper's hands. He did well to even get to that, to be fair. Round 2 Southampton players. Still think he's a great player, this Mundle. He's got a lot of potential for me. Southampton coming away with this now after playing it out short. Sunderland still trying some sort of pressure, trying to get anything back before they go in at half-time. Not that they're going to get a bollocking off Dodds. They'll probably get, oh dear, never mind. Let's try again. It just feels like he's one of those people. It's not about the winning. It's about the taking part, boys. It's about taking part. Southampton with it on the back 4. Long ball forward here. Ballard battling. Southampton do come away with it. They're on their box shooting area here for Southampton. Good fighting from Neil there. Manages to get himself between it. Gets pulled down. Is the foul given? Yes, it is in the end. Good stuff. Great from Neil that. Takes a quick one. Finds Rig through the centre. Rig finds Bar on the left-hand side now. Running into the centre. He's going to lose possession. He's going to win the corner, though. So the protests of Southampton, not sure they agreed with that one. But see on the replay if we can see it. To be fair, I don't think that was a corner. Never mind. We'll take it. We'll take anything right now. It's going to be delivered in here. Mundle takes a short one to Bar. Overlapping. Sends one into the centre with Dan Neil. Dan Neil from outside of the box. It's a shot that just trickles out. It's miles wide. It's miles wide. It's not even close. EFL cameraman will stare at the Southampton manager for another 2 minutes. And now we're back to the play. Southampton with it in possession on the right-hand side. Pressure from Burstow. Sunderland very tight marking on this one, but it's just not working for them, I'm afraid. Job running alongside his man. All the way back. Southampton now with the defence. Rather keep possession than force the attack when they don't need to. 2-0 up. Comfortable in possession now, Southampton, despite Sunderland attempting to put some sort of pressure on. It's not enough. One or two players trying to put pressure on is not going to work. It's either go as a team or don't go at all. I agree, David Jackson. I agree. They have been diabolical of recent. And it's just not a team. That's what it feels like. It's in for shots here for Southampton. Luckily, it goes wide, but it was called on a push, I think. So we'll get the free kick anywhere. Could have been 3 there. Yeah, he did. He pushed Mundle. So the free kick was given anyway, but luckily the shot wasn't going in. Played short while under pressure. Ballard's forced to kick it away. Mundle gets a head onto it, but nobody's there to run onto it. Southampton, we're just going to stand off. We'll let you have it for the last couple of minutes. You know, we're not bothered, clearly. Southampton just passing it around their back four, while Sunderland... What are you trying to stop, lads? They're not attacking. They're just keeping it. Jesus Christ almighty. Long ball forward from Southampton. Small bones on it. Is it offside? Not sure. Yeah, it's being called offside. It's a bloody good job because nobody was in the centre marking Shea, who had a free goal then, if that wasn't called. Sunderland take it short again. We just do not make the most of goal kicks, set pieces, free kicks, anything like that. We don't set up and go for it long. We just take a short one, even if it's not working. We lose possession all the time. Neil manages to get it back, gives it to Hume. Hume on the right, puts it down to the right-hand side now to Mundle. Gets one in the centre. Sorry, everything's all over the place here. Oh, my God. Just bear with me. Southampton are coming away with it here. I've got a slight technical issue here. I think somebody's got the other remote for my Fire Stick and the volume's going up and down and everything. 3 minutes of added time. Southampton on the edge of the Sunderland area. Shot goes into Patson's hand. I've sent her to wrestle the kids to see who's got the remote. It's out to the left now with Yelder. Yelder lose possession. Nothing given. It's all gone really slow and really flat. I did mute myself, sorry, on purpose while I was shouting whoever's messing with my stream. Apologise for that. The technical issue is not technical. It's child related, I believe. It's just... I'm not sure what I can say to you guys, to be fair. It's so flat now. We've just give up. We're just going to get into half-time. 2-0 down and not care. Oh, my God. And then I'm going to go and kill whoever's got my other remote. Jesus Christ. I've lost everything. There was a shot. Parsons got it. Sorry. There we go. This was the problem. 2 remotes. Somebody was sat on the other one, so it was flicking my channel up and down. Hilarious. Sunderland with it now. Nothing's going to come of this. It's got to blow the half-time whistle soon. It's 87 minutes. Job sealed with it. Down the right to Mundle. Possibly time for one last attack. Mundle trying to cut in the inside. Gives it to Hume. Tries to dink one forward. Southampton get it and come away with it. Good tackle by Job. Goes straight to a Southampton player again, though, unfortunately. And they will keep possession at the back. That whatever pressure we're putting on is just not good enough, is it? The players do not look like they want it. We all need a pint at half time. Yeah, somebody bring me mine. We are at half time on mine now. Yeah, it's just atrocious. 34 people still in the stream. Everyone else has give up and gone home, gone for a pie, gone for a pint. I will stick around and do the second half as well. But yeah, what do we think of that? It's just ridiculous. We just look uninterested, like we don't want it. It's poor. Ian Wilkinson says their body language is awful. 100%. 100%. Get Burstow and Job off. Get Roos and Alshish on. I'd go for it, at least bloody try. Get Ekwar on. Get him on and get him further forward. He scored 2 against them the last time we played him. That's got to give him a psychological edge, surely. Off for a cuppa. No problem, Ian. I'm going to make another coffee very shortly. Yeah, so hang around for the second half, guys. I appreciate you being here. I'll just turn the camera off briefly while I go and make a coffee. I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to pop my socials on the screen on a banner. If you get a chance, make sure you go and follow my other accounts. It'll be much appreciated. Today's half-time biscuit of choice is custard creams. Two 2-0 down at half-time. Can we possibly get anything out of this? I'll take that off the screen now. The only thing I get out of doing this is shameless self-promotion. So if you want to repay me for giving up my time for the stream, make sure you go and follow, subscribe to both them accounts on here. It'd be much appreciated. So, half-time. Got a lot to think about there, Dodds, I think. Honestly, my prediction obviously was 3-1. I think some people are still on track for their really negative predictions, but mine was 3-1. But to be fair, I predicted that originally on Thursday. As soon as I saw this team lineup, I knew I was going to be miles off. We need to question how Job is still getting on the pitch and who chooses which striker. Are the strikers picked by like lottery? Is it a bingo machine every week? Today's striker will be, despite performance or ability, Burstow. It's absolutely ridiculous. Fans are just going to get more and more outraged. What will this be now? This will be... We haven't won since December. We haven't won this year. Is that right? Wow. Yeah. Birmingham. Oh, no, sorry. I tell a lie. We beat Plymouth Argyle. Yeah, we beat Plymouth. I don't know why that was showing me different then. 2 wins. 2 wins since the Mags. That's what we've had. And then loss, 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 loss. This is ridiculous. Shocking, absolutely shocking. If our objective, as in the model, is to sell on players for a big profit to Premier League clubs, surely we've got to demonstrate some form of success. Who wants to sign a player from a championship club that's lost 6 in a row? Just saying. Something's got to drastically change. Latest scores from around the country. Obviously, Cardiff and Ipswich was 2-1. Blackburn Rovers 1. Plymouth Argyle 0. Hull City 1. Leicester City 1. Millwall 0. Birmingham 0. Norwich City 4. Rotherham United 0. Preston North End 0. Stoke City 0. Queen's Park Rangers 0. Middlesbrough 0. Watford 1. Coventry 1. So it could be worse. We could be Rotherham United fans and be losing 4-0 to Norwich. But for me, Leicester were a stronger, better team than Southampton are when we played them. And yet they eked a 1-0. We're rolling over. We are a team of 2 halves normally. Well, yeah. Seems like the second half team is usually the better one as well because he makes the changes that should have been starting. I'm starting to lose. Despite Jacob's advice at the end of every stream he's in, I'm starting to lose the faith. Genuinely starting to lose the faith. It's getting depressing. I'm glad we've got a break. Genuinely glad we've got a break in fixtures coming up. So, yeah, 16th. And the 29th, isn't it? That's right. Yeah, so it's like a 2 weeks almost. Yeah, I'm glad we've got that little break coming up. It's much needed. QPR next, though. They're not doing very well at the moment, but What does that matter when you're playing Sunderland? Then we've got Cardiff, Welsh bogey team, definitely going to lose that one. And we've got Blackburn Rovers at home. I think I just can't see. If we don't get points from QPR and Blackburn, then we're going to be pretty much screwed. Got Leeds and all sorts at the end of that. It's just insane. Sinking ships have had 5 more points for safety. Surely we can manage that. Is that what it is? Genuinely? I've not looked at the table. Let's have a look now. What's safety at the moment? 30. Wow, there's not loads between it, is there? There is not loads between the... That's mad. 38 points. You can't buy and sell young players in the Premier League, so there's no interest in going up. We got into 6. That was close, too close for the owners. But how long can this sustain that? How long can they sustain that, though, David? Because that money's going to dry up when half of the people don't renew season tickets. And we start to become not the highest attended team in the Championship, but it's down towards the lower end. And they've still got that stadium to run. If genuinely that is their idea, or we'll stay in this league, it's not going to cut it. It's not going to fly, I'm afraid. Madness. They call it madness. We should get a few madness tracks for the team entrance music. It would make more sense. Oh, no, I've got it. Petition the club to change the entrance music to the Benny Hill music as the players come on the pitch. All the players running in the line and Speakman behind them. Someone needs to make that. Can AI do that yet? Come on. I'm at the match. Heads are dropping. We need management that supports these kids. Club, says David Brown. Ian Wilkinson says, club is desperate for a football man advising KLD. Is he just a boy being influenced by Speakman? But he's not. Nobody's getting that message to him, clearly. I think Speakman's got him thick as thieves. I think Speakman's got himself in an unfireable position, while KLD's the majority shareholder. Somebody petition Satori. He gets people fired, apparently. Let's tell him. The good news is you're going to have loads of content on YouTube over the next week or so when every single streamer, from our channel to the Mad Mistake to Sani Army, all these people are going to just be ranting. There's going to be so much content. You'll be able to fill your boots. But yeah, it's we need a miracle. We need a halftime miracle in the fall. I mean, Aushish came on and made a massive difference last time. Hopefully he'll bring him on earlier so he make a difference quicker. Rig, man, what were you thinking with that slide? Hume knew. Showing the replay of the slide rigging, Hume knew. As soon as he slid in there, Hume looks towards the referee. He knew what was happening there. Let me see this penalty. What do you mean he took 2 touches? I don't understand. It didn't look like it. I'm not sure. Warnock just resigned at Aberdeen on way to Sunderland. Oh. If that was true, it's funny. He needs to, whoever comes through the door, whether it's now, whether it's the end of the season, needs to be somebody that doesn't take any shit. Oh, you need to play him because we need to keep Chelsea happy, so they'll loan us more players. No, sorry, he's shit. Sorry for the potty mouth. I know we're before the watershed, but we're Sunderland fans, for God's sake. You couldn't commentate on these matches without swearing, I'm afraid. Players coming out here ready for the second half. See if we can spot any changes. I don't think there'll be any half-time changes. He's not that bold. A bold manager would have made half-time changes. And it has an impact. It has a psychological impact, I can tell you, on players. If you're in the dressing room and you're giving that half-time team talk and you say, Job, you're off. You're coming on. Let's see a difference. That has a psychological effect than 60 minutes. Because at 60 minutes, if they take Job off, 70 minutes to take Job off, they can just play it off as, oh, he's just resting me, you know. No, it's not. Need to give some bloody impact. What's thoughts on Roy Keane since he hasn't managed since 2011? Right now, I'd take him. Right now, I'd probably, you know... There's very few managers you can list from our past that I wouldn't say no to right now as a better option. Howard Wilkinson would be a better option than Dodds. I'll take Streaky back. At least we had some streaks. Sunderland with possession here. Job looks like he's playing a bit further back again. Long ball forward here, finding Mundle on the right-hand side. He'll try and cut one in. Gets tripped, nothing given. Southampton come away with it. He didn't appeal for that, so he might have lost his footing, but to me, he looked like he was tripped. Trapped wind, I apologise. Southampton taking the goal kick here. Only as far as Ballard cuts it out halfway inside Southampton half. We've got a very high press going on here. But when we lose possession like that, it's no good. Southampton on the breakaway now on the left-hand side. Hume keeping him marshalled in. Delivers one into the centre. Cut out there by Yelder. Gives it to Neil. Neil's got small bone on his back. That's so funny to say. Job. Back to Ballard. To Neil. Back to Ballard. He'll play it across to Sealt. Oh, no, sorry, to Hume. Hume will get it forward. But it's cut out by Southampton. Hume makes it up. It's with Dan Neil now. Back to Ballard. Across to the left now to Yelder. Yelder looking forward. Looking for his options. No options. Gives it back to Neil. Neil forward to Barr, who's in the centre, plays it across to the right here now to Hume, that's quite high up on this right-hand side. Delivers one into the centre, gets cut out by a Southampton player. All the way out to the far right-hand side. Mundle keeping the pressure on Southampton in the corner. Keeper gets the clearance away. Only as far as Sealt's head, who finds Dan Neil. Dan Neil gets dispossessed by Smallbone in the centre. Southampton will come away with this again. They'll keep possession. They'll send it all the way back to their keeper. Puts it out to the centre. Here comes Job like a bull in a china shop running in and doing nothing. Back to the Southampton keeper. Long, hard ball forward. And Ballard gets the foul called against him. Less of a foul than there was just on Mundle, but this time it's called. But it didn't get called against Mundle. Ridiculous. David Jackson, oh my God, combat Beale. That's we're not going that far. 48 minutes gone, still Southampton 2, Sunderland 0. 38 people in the stream. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's really appreciated. You're liking the stream and the fact that we're doing the stream, not the result. So Don't let the result influence your clicking of my like button. So Southampton on the edge of the box. Shot that's cut out straight away by Sealt. Sliding tackle there from Mundle. Still with Southampton's possession in a very dangerous area. Dinked up. Patterson manages to get a hand to it. Keeps it in. Southampton saying it's gone out for a corner, but no, nothing's given. Dan Neil now on the breakaway through the centre. He's got Barr out to his left, who he gives it to. Barr got two players in front of him. Tries to cut in between them. Why? You're obviously going to lose possession. Southampton come away with it. Terrible decisions. Terrible decisions. Southampton with possession now, with their defence. Sunderland still on this high press. Does look to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Sealt goes through the back of a player, gives away the free kick, and all that pressure that Sunderland put on has just been wasted because Southampton could take the time setting up and getting this one away. Daniel Quinn says they're looking like a League One team now. Yep. Ian Wilkinson says, God, we are pathetic. Yep. David Jackson, does anyone agree Dodds should not take another game? Yeah, but what's your options? What's your options? That's the question. Mundle with it now. Dodds is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry. Dodds is not a manager. He's a caretaker manager. He's not a coach. He's a caretaker coach. He's there. His job is to sustain us until we get somebody else in. Clearly, he's not very good at it, but what can you do? Who else is in that coaching staff that would do it? Southampton with possession with their keeper. Long ball forward. It'll get stopped by Sealt, but given to Southampton. He makes up for that with a tackle. Loses possession again. Stray ball will find Hume on the right-hand side. Southampton appealing for a free kick, but it's not given. Now with Job in the centre. Back to Neil. Neil out to the right to Hume. Still inside the Sunderland half here. Long ball forward on the right from Hume, trying to find the run of Burstow. Offside flag is up already. So that's gone. Quick one taken by Southampton. Long one forward to the centre. Cut out by Yelder. Only as far as another Southampton player. Passing it around nicely in the centre. Southampton put it out far left to their Armstrong, I believe, who's now inside the box. Will go for a shot, but it takes a deflection. I'm not sure who off, but yeah, it goes for a corner. I'd bring someone in till the end of the season because this is getting ridiculous now. We're following the Barnsley route back to League One. Southampton just setting up for this corner, 51 minutes in. Peter Reid to the end of the season. This lot need a good bollocking. Oh, yes, I'd snap his hand off at that, but I don't think Mr. Reid would grace us with his presence. Long ball in from Southampton, bobbling around the box. It's all over the place. Heads out. Sealt puts his foot through it on the right-hand side to get it away. Only as far as Southampton, because we've got nobody forward, who have possession just inside the Sunderland half now. On the far side, long through ball gets cut out by Ballard. Ballard needs to get some control now. Gives it to Job to Neil, who bypasses Yelder to Barr. Barr will give it back to Neil. Neil, a far right big switch over to Hume on the right. Oh, no, sorry, it's Sealt on the right-hand side. Hume must be further forward to Job. Gives it back to Hume, who's now a centre-back. That's really weird. I have no idea what's going on. To Yelder. To Neil. Back to Hume. To Job. Long ball again, trying to find Sealt on this right. Gets a head-on towards Mundle, but it's too far. Goes to the Southampton players. Southampton, good pressure from Mundle. Stops the clearance, but it goes out for a throw in the far corner in line with the Southampton penalty area. Leroy, Auchiche looked class last game, but obviously can't be played ahead of future Real Madrid star player Jude Bellingham. Yeah, I'm sure. His Job moves slower than 37-year-old Leroy Johnny Evans. Sorry. That's the problem. Formless football. The problem is you can't do a high press unless everyone on the team is pressing. Yeah. You can't do a half press when it's not a section of the club pressing. We're doing some sort of half press where one or two random players are pressing and there's no structure to it at all. Beale was supposed to be a good football coach. Dodds is a football coach. What the hell's going on in our training ground? Because we just look like an amateur team at times. It's shocking. 54 minutes in, Southampton corner being delivered now into the centre. Looked like Patterson got over the top of everyone to get a palm to it. Comes all the way out. It's with the Southampton goalkeeper, who's quite comfortable to be stood right at the centre circle now. Long ball forward. It's Hume and Smallbone up for it. It's a free kick given. Not sure if that's the foul or the offside call. Couldn't see the flag from here. Either way, Sunderland free kick taken quickly by Sealt across to Ballard. Aushish and Rusin both on the sideline ready to come on. Will he take Job off? Job and Burstow. If he takes them two off and put these two on, we've got a chance. If he takes anyone else off, he's an idiot. Barr battling for possession back after we've lost it on this side. Doesn't get it. Southampton with it. Dangerous area. Oh, luckily too much on it for Shea. And it falls into Patterson's hands, who rolls it out to the right to Sealt. Sealt to Ballard. Down to Burstow. To Yelder. Yelder on the left here. Gives it to Dan Neal. To Ballard. To Job. Under pressure, Job gives it to Sealt. Sealt gets a long ball forward, trying to find Mundle. It's back with Southampton here. Not sure what happened there. Was that Job running and falling over for no reason? I have no idea what happened. We got the foul, but I couldn't see that. Free kick, and the subs are going to be made by Sunderland here. And it is Burstow coming off for Rusin. So he's got one sub right. Will he get the other sub right? Drum roll, please. Stop showing us Rusin. Show us the board. Show us the board. Nope, he's took Rig off. Job is still on the pitch. Game over. Game over. Aushish on for Rig. Rusin on for Burstow. They are positive changes, but what's Job done to whoever picks the team, to please them so much that he stays on the pitch? Another sub being made here, this time by Southampton. Looks like two subs. Looks very disorganised. Oh no, my friend Smallbone is going off. Sorry, sir. I've enjoyed watching you play with your very shiny head. As a fellow alopecia sufferer, I feel your pain. But your name is just hilarious. So it's Fashnatov. The graphics were completely wrong. Anyway. Why the hell take Rig off? Is he insane? Yes, he is insane. He has no clue. 2-0 down and still doesn't think, okay, try two up top. No, he doesn't. I mean, do we need a Job out campaign, like a Beale out campaign, just so the managers realise, oh, maybe he's not as good as we thought he is. And he's constantly cocking up. And he's amateur. And he should be in the youth team at best at the moment. I don't know. Southampton with possession here, making a run. down the left-hand side in acres of space. Could deliver one to the centre. Good foot in there by Sealt. Does do something right now and again. Stops the dangerous ball, but puts it out for a corner. Job is lazy. This is what I think. We discussed this on Thursday on our Thursday Night Live show, and I said everyone was mentioning his pace. I said I don't think it's his pace. I think it's his attitude. I think he doesn't try to get up to pace. Southampton corner here. Delivered. Goes way far past everyone. It's going to go out for a goal kick. That's all right. We can take it like that. That's okay. I've got a bazillion notifications on my phone. No idea what's going on. There must be news somewhere about something. I've lost my lifeline. There we go. I'm not sure what's going on here. Ref's having a word with some Southampton players. I think they're complaining about off the ball stuff during that set piece, but I don't care. Sunderland with it now. Al-Shish, gets wrestled off that one. He's still battling, trying to get it back. He does. He hooks it back lovely, and he gives it to Dan Neil, who then gets far away inside the box, dangerous area. Tries to cut across. Stop trying to take players on, Bar, and deliver one. Jesus Christ! Do we know how to cross? Wasted opportunity yet again by Sunderland. Bar slides in, stops the counter-attack, does make up for it. But Jesus Christ, can we cross a ball, please, once and again? Everyone wants to be Jack Clark. And do you know what, David? I've got alopecia, diagnosed with it quite a while ago. It was being really bad at points, but it's all come back in recent years. But I'm telling you, it's going to go again. It's going to go again. By the end of the season, I'll be doing these streams with a very shiny head. Long ball forward from Southampton. The run here is on. Patterson is good to it. Comes out to the edge of his box to stop that one. It's a good job because nobody had the pace on that lad there on the Southampton left. He's only just come on. He has got some blistering pace. Ballard forward. Ball goes to O'Sheesh. Looked like he was fouled. He's rolling around on the floor. Ballard picks it up, manages to get it out right to Hume. Hume going to deliver one, but doesn't go anywhere. Comes back to him. Manages to cut inside, gives it to Mundle. Mundle's delivering one into the centre. That's took out by Southampton. Bar couldn't get on the end of it. Neil picks up the loose ball in the centre. Hume. Mundle now with it on the right-hand side again. Mundle knows how to cross the ball. That's strange. Hume tries to deliver one in the centre, cut out by a Southampton player. Mundle trying to battle for the ball back. Sunderland do get the ball back. It's Mundle with it in a dangerous area. Shot! Oh! Get in! Told you he had potential. Told you he had potential. What a goal by Mundle. Superb. Superb. Come on! How did I type goal? Someone's naughty is in here. Get in. Look at that. Across. He sets up. Bang. Does take a deflection off the Southampton player, but it's an on-target shot. That's got to be his goal. Superb. Let's change the banner. He should be starting every game, not Job. Sunderland with one possession back straight after the kickoff here. It's going to be a Sunderland throw just inside the Southampton half. Laid back Jack is in the house. Member of the channel. Often on Thursday nights, he'll have something to say about this one, I'm sure. Make sure you stay tuned in for that. 46 people in the stream. Southampton 2, Sunderland 1. 63 minutes in. Burst of life here maybe from Sunderland. Yelder to take this throw. Sheesh finds space, gets it. Gives it to Bar, but Bar can't control it. Goes out for a Southampton throw. SJ, we might get a draw now. It's horrible. I'm never the fan that'll take a draw, but in the last several fixtures, I'd have took a bloody draw. Come on. How long is he going to take for this, ref? Come on. Southampton throw. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Oh. Card coming out for Yelder. I think there's a bit of shithousery going on. Not sure what happened there. While the ref's disciplining a player, they've took the quick free kick. How dodgy can that be? It's getting called back. Book them for that, ref. Jesus Christ. Right. We'll try that again, shall we? Southampton take the kick. It's intercepted well by Ballard, who came blastering out from nowhere. Job going forward, gives it to Bar on the left-hand side. Bar's delivering one into the centre. Mundle could get on the end of it. Slides, doesn't quite reach. Great play, though. Great play. Excellent, that. Good ball in from Bar. That's the danger area. And then the EFL cameraman comes back to something possibly going on. Rusin, I don't know what's going on there, but keeper has it now, rolling it out. EFL directors, not cameramen, sorry. The cameramen are all wonderful. The director who keeps cutting away when there's a quick play. Stop it! Ball through forward to Rusin here. He's onside. It's a shot. It's the side netting. He was in a good position there, Rusin, behind his man, but one player keeping him onside to the right of him. Gets himself into space for a shot, but doesn't come from anything. Now we're going to see a replay again of Bar's delivery in. Mundle missing out by about a foot to get on the end of that one. Ball forward from Southampton now on the floor. It's still inside the Southampton half. Sunderland keep maintaining this pressure. Ball forwards, a mistake. It's to Ballard. Ballard tries to get away, takes a deflection. I think it's Shea Adams that comes away with it. It's on the right now here with Southampton. Going to put it into the centre in a dangerous area for Southampton, just inside the box, inside the Sunderland area. Shot. Takes a deflection, but ends up in Patterson's hands, luckily. Danger averted. 66 minutes in. Southampton 2, Sunderland 1. 43 people in the stream. Appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and all that wonderful things. And consider becoming a channel member. We've got Ballard down, stretching. Not sure. Hopefully he's not injured. Please don't be injured. Please consider becoming a member of the channel. I think it's only $1.99 a month or something like that. It's an absolute bargain. You get some little emoticons and stuff like that for the chat. But more importantly, you're supporting the channel and you get the members only content. They're having a break here, taking on some water while there's treatment for Ballard. Hopefully it's just a bit of cramp and we'll be back up and running. Physio's on with Ballard at the moment. First half, I fell asleep with my coffee and Red Bull, says Daniel Quinn. Well, you and the players have woke up for the second half. Ballard looks all right, but I think he'll be walked off the pitch. We'll have to start without him and he'll have to be pulled on. Yeah, he's moving a lot better. Possibly just impact. Oh, there is a sub. Nope. They looked like they were going to sub Styles on. Ballard's had a talk with Dodds and he's staying on the pitch. Styles is fuming. Do you want to know the sign of a bad manager or a bad coach? If players could influence your decision that easy. Sorry, but it's true. Long ball forward here from Patterson. Trying to find the run of Mundle. Gets cut out by a Southampton head. Sunderland battling for it. Battling for every ball now. Actually looking like he wants it. It's looped away by Ballard there. Still back and forth between Sunderland and Southampton in this midfield area. Trying to make a break down the right-hand side. Ballard's back on the pitch. He was yelled at that made that clearance before, sorry. Good tackle there by Sunderland. Rusin backing off, I think it was there. Gets kicked in the hand while he's on the floor. Jesus. Oh no, Ballard's down again. He's going to have to go off. Oh, we've got some sort of... shite. Just back from suspension, now losing on injury. This is our luck. Next game, there'll be no 09 and no Ballard. Come on, Styles. Show me something good. Is he going to go straight on at centre-back? Styles, the utility man. Come straight on to take the throw anyway. 70 and a half minutes in. Southampton 2, Sunderland 1. Don't know why I tried to say that. I should have just waited for a round minute. Rusin putting the pressure on there. Southampton play it back all the way to their keeper. Forced clearance only as far as Dan Neil. Dan Neil digs one forward. Flick on by Aushish trying to find Bar. Bar is looking up, battling for a header when he's only 4 foot tall. Interesting. Ball falls nicely in the middle for Job, who'll take a shot from nowhere. Oh, my God. What a goal. But don't lie, Ian. Don't lie. Shut up, Steve. You're all lying. You can't let him score a goal. And then all of a sudden he's forgiven being shite for 6 games. I'll take it now. But don't tell me you love him. You're lying to me. You're lying to yourselves. Dodds is a genius. Jesus. Oh, listen. I'm not taking this. Have some consistency, guys. Come on. He's been terrible, but what an unbelievable finish. Yeah, never doubted him. But maybe, so you know what? If that's all that's in his locker, maybe he's a striker. Maybe he is a striker. I know he's not, but maybe he is. If he can score a goal like that when he gets the ball, I'd rather have him up there poaching. I'd rather have him up there as a bent, you know, just waiting for that right ball to come in and put it in the back of the net. Because it's midfield where he's lacking. It's midfield where he's losing it. Tell me I'm wrong. Southampton 2, Sunderland 2, 73 minutes in. Panic substitutions now by Southampton as they watch this game slowly slip away. Can we get a win out of this, Sunderland fans? Can we get a win? Rusin to bag a winner now would be unbelievable. And proves this is literally the team, almost the team, apart from Job. This is almost the team I said we should have started with Mundle, Aushish and Rusin. In fact, we've got Bar on there as a bonus as well. But pressure on Southampton keeper here now as he gets it out as far as halfway inside the Southampton half. Looked like a foul there that's being called against Sunderland. It'll be taken back for a free kick to Southampton halfway inside their own half. Playoffs, here we come. Shut up. I know they say Sunderland fans are fickle, guys, but you don't have to, you know, play to the stereotype. Dan Neil winner, about time he gets a goal. Would be nice, yes. I'd like to see Hume get a goal after the efforts he put in on the last game, them shots. He deserved a goal. It's going to be a Mundle. I said Mundle's going to score too. Anyway, that was my prediction. Mundle getting bundled off the ball. Nothing given. He's on the floor holding the back of his head. What the hell? Head injury, ref. Stop the game. Somebody have to tell you how to do your f***ing job. Oh, don't be injured. Oh, I think he pulled him down. Yeah, he pulled him down behind him, and I think he fell onto the back of the guy's heels or the boots. The heel of his boots came up and flicked him in the back of the head as he ran over. Hopefully he's all right. We were seeing replays. I can't see what's happened to him. I assume he's still on the pitch. Yes, he is. He's there. It's all right, Mundle. Just flying karate kick him afterwards as a bit of revenge. Has that been brought back for the foul on the Southampton player? I think it has. Ian Wilkinson, give Dodds a 3-year contract now. Shut up. Oh, my God. Warnock's taxi's just been turned around. 40 people in the stream. Appreciate you being here. Southampton 2, Sunderland 2. Sunderland looking like a bit more dangerous now. Putting the pressure on Southampton here high against the keeper. They're still trying the short distribution, even under pressure. We monopolise it. We've jumped on it. Sealt is up there trying to take it. He does. It's Mundle now somehow. We've ended up with a little skip of time there. Mundle. Oh, great little tackle there by Mundle. Gives it to Rusin. Back to Mundle on the right-hand side now here. Southampton got practically everybody back. It gets dispossessed. Rusin. Christ almighty. Rusin not just battling, he threw himself like he was rugby tackling the guy, hands around him and everything. He must have been taking lessons from 09 on that one. Leroy says this referee's giving them a free kick for absolutely everything. Looking Rick, you can't blame him for that one. I'm sorry. It's practically a rugby tackle. Southampton with it now. Still trying to get back. Sunderland, this high press is actually working, but it does worry me when half our defenders are in the attacking half sometimes. Southampton's got a breakaway now on the right-hand side, though. Nobody's on him at all. Could be one-on-one with the keeper. Will he go for the shot? He gets it across. Oh, no! No! Come on! Blaming Styles for that one. Ian Wilkins, shit, Dodds out. Oh, Christ. Absolutely love it. No, the replay, it was Styles was well out of position. Nobody was there compensating. Sealt doesn't have anything in the tank to get back. And the ball that comes across, Yelder gets a foot on it, but it's just enough to bounce it into the guy's path for practically the assist. Not going to fault Yelder on that one, but I'll definitely fault Sealt and Styles. What a scoring game this has been. Have we got anything left in the tank to answer back? Tear up that contract. Job and Dodds out. You guys are ridiculous. 43 people in the stream. 78 minutes gone. Southampton 3, Sunderland 2. What's left? What's left? Mundle pointing, selling where he wants it. Oh my God, we lose possession off kickoff. What is that? Terrible, terrible. Southampton with it now. They've got a burst of life all of a sudden. Dan Neil slides in, gets the interception. Free kick given. Taken out to the left with Southampton. Making a run. Dangerous area. Could cross it in. Cut out by Hume. Hume still putting the pressure on. in the corner now, Southampton with the ball. Passing it round just outside the Sunderland box. Sunderland doing everything to try and win back possession. Aushish and Mundell there teaming up to try and get that one. Force the mistake, which puts it back into Sunderland's possession now with Sealt at the back. We're going to look at the Southampton manager for no reason while play's going on. To Job. Back to Hume. To Sealt. It's over across to Styles. Gets a knock on to Dan Neil. Dan Neil forward. It's Aushish trying to battle for it, but Southampton get it. It's pressure in the corner on Southampton here now to try and keep this possession. Good battling from Sunderland. Flying in there, Styles to the tackle. Unfortunately, the stray ball ends up back with Southampton, who will break away on a counter-attack now with 4-on-3. Coming, digs it through to the right-hand side. Ball away. Deflection off the line. And a goal. And another goal. Christ almighty. What an absolute show. Committing too many bodies forward. Styles obviously doesn't play that position. You know what I mean? Can you fault him? Would these 2 goals have gone in if Ballard had been on the pitch? It's your question. Literally, you've got Styles and Sealt as your centre-backs. 2 completely useless, inexperienced centre-backs, in my opinion. Not that Styles is inexperienced full stop. I just mean he's not a centre-back. You know what I mean? 80 minutes gone, coming up to the 81st minute. Southampton 4, Sunderland 2. The comeback was on for the whole of 5 minutes, and we've just let it go. Still pushing, still battling. Come forward there, Mundell, trying to get the ball. Taken down in the box. Nothing given. Corner given. No penalty. Let's have a look here. He does get to the ball, and then the player goes through him. That should be a penalty. My eyes. Corner from Aushish coming up now. Big, high, long ball. Goes out to nothing. Will come back. Free offside given. Waste of an opportunity yet again. Southampton free kick. Good question, PsychMod. Good question. Because Styles is supposed to be this utility player like O'Nien is, but it took O'Nien a long time to become a competent centre-back, in my opinion. You know, it's not his natural position. You can't expect Styles to come on and do it straight away. And when the centre-back next to you is someone as haphazard as Sealt, what chance have we got? Southampton on the break again here now. Still in their own half, but enjoying the possession. Sunderland running round. Sometimes looks like headless chickens. Rusyn will put pressure now on the centre-backs, trying to force that mistake that could get us in. And he does, and he takes possession. But he's behind the play, and his pass is a bad one, but Styles manages to rescue it. To Neil. Goes all the way back now to whoever's on the back line there. I've no idea. Who's playing where here? I'm completely lost. Southampton going to make a change. Styles is left back. Oh, they've put Yelder in at centre back. Yeah. Time wasting changes here from Southampton. It's like Shea Adams coming off. And someone coming on. I've got no graphics, so never mind. 1-for-1. The ball at the centre-back now, who is Yelder at the moment, to Styles on the left. Styles to Bar. Bar with pressure on his back straight away, gets it through, gets it across to Ashish, who tries to get the knock on with Styles running onto it. Southampton get it clear only as a Sunderland throw on this near side. Styles will take the throw quickly to Ashish. Ashish has got 3 men round him trying to battle him, tries to get it through. Southampton come away with it again though. Styles battling to try and get it back all the way across the right-hand side. Mundell on his man. We're tight marking and we're battling. We're trying to get something out of this. Stray balls picked up in the centre. Ashish has it in the middle. Goes for a shot from distance, but it's straight at the keeper's hands. Unlucky there. It was an opportunity as they made a mistake in the centre. Ashish is quick to jump onto it. He's every right to take the shot from there. Unfortunately, either side of him might have done. Pressure from Rusin on the keeper almost forces the keeper to make a mistake. I think he actually tripped him there, but nothing's given. Sunderland with possession now just inside their own half with Hume on the right-hand side. Long ball forward, trying to find Job, who's on the run, but it'll go into the keeper's hands for Southampton, who'll roll it out for short distribution again. Sunderland keeping this pressure on. Southampton trying to break away on any sort of counter-attack, take advantage of how high we're pressing. They're out on our right-hand side now. Cut it in. They're inside the box. The Sunderland box goes for the shot. It's cut out there. Well, I think that was by Yelder. Puts it out for a Southampton throw. Yes, it was Yelder who stopped that one. Dangerous shot. Gets in front of it. Southampton corner here. 8 coming up to the 86th minute shortly. Southampton 4, Sunderland 2. 43 people in the stream. Thank you for being here. It's an absolute roller coaster, this game. Ball into the centre here. Heads, and it's over the bar. Safe. It was the substitute that came on that got his head to that, but it was over, luckily. It'll be a Sunderland goal kick. Long ball for, at least we win on aggregate. I like that one. Yeah, on aggregate, it's 7-4. We're doing all right. Southampton with possession now, back with their defence. Sunderland trying to keep this pressure on, trying to force a mistake. It has been working, and it does again. Dan Neal in the centre. Ashish picks it up. The stray ball gets kicked away by a Southampton player. Goes out, almost goes for a throw. Southampton managed to keep it in. Play it forward, only as far as Hume, who'll cut it out to Sealt. Back to Yelder. Yelder's got Styles to his left. He'll give it to Styles on the halfway line now. Ball forward to Ashish. Ashish has got a man in his back, offloads it to Bar on the left. Bar will start to make his run down the left-hand side. Looking for options to cut in to Ashish. Tries a 1-2. Ashish does pick up the stray ball again, though. Goes for the cross, gets deflected. It's a Sunderland throw right next to the corner flag at this near side. Referee stopping it for a substitution. We're going to take Mundell off. Job's still on the pitch, obviously, because he scored a goal, so that'll be him starting for the next 10 games. Mundell off, Ekwa on. I like that Ekwa's on. Don't like that Mundell's off, so can't say I agree with the decision. There was better changes to be made there. Yelder, Ekwa, first touches of the game here. Back to Yelder. Yelder tries to loop one forward towards Bar. It gets deflected, cut out by Styles, but a free kick is given against Styles as he goes for the ball. Could have been an opportunity, but now it's a Southampton free kick. Yeah, it's this trailing leg that goes over the back of his legs, to be fair. There's not much he can do about that. So, a bit harsh. Southampton with it now with their keeper, back and forth with the defence. Job and Ashish both furthest forward, trying to put pressure on. Ball intercepted, given to Job. Back to Ekwa. Ekwa to Job. It's going to be back to Ekwa again. Ekwa loops one forward, trying to find the run of Al-Shish, but he gets marshalled out to the keeper. Southampton can break away now here. Number 7 looks like an old player for them. Who is number 7 for them? He looks aged compared to a lot. I mean, he looks like he could be the granddad of a lot of our players. Elbow up, I think. It's an elbow to Yelder's head. Book him, ref. Aribo. What time wasting? He'll get a yellow card. And he's ignoring the ref. He needs to get a red, man. Jesus Christ. Is Aqua going in the book as well? Referee stood over him. Free kick from Aqua here. I'm not sure. I don't think he went in the book. I think the referee was just stopping him play the ball while he wrote something. Aqua will take this free kick. Short one. Back to Aqua. To the centre. Oh, it was a nice little set-piece play. Couldn't find Styles on the end of it, unfortunately. Didn't see what the board was there for the added time. 7 minutes of added time. Well, we all know you can score 2 goals in 7 minutes because Southampton's shown us you can do that. So, you never know. You never know. It's going to be a wild ride for the next 7 minutes. Stay with me. 35 people watching the stream. Throw taken to Aqua. Back to Hume. Hume will deliver one into the centre. Oh, goes past both Al-Shish and Bar, unfortunately. Comes out to the far left. Southampton with it now. Pressure from Sunderland. They're passing it around short. They're not bothered about the pressure from Sunderland. Comes all the way back to the centre-back. Playing a dangerous game, Southampton, to be fair, with their distribution. Yelder will go in. He'll battle for it. Al-Shish will get on the end of it and get another shot away, but it rolls into the keeper's hands. It's good battling that from Yelder. Impressed with that. Came up from all the way from the back. Dispossessed him and gave the shooting opportunity. Would have got an assist on the end of that. Unlucky. Distribution now from Southampton out to the far right-hand side of Sunderland. Foul given against Sunderland. I think it was Hume pulling on the shirt of the Southampton player. Sycamon says, time for the tea lady to take charge. She couldn't do any worse. Southampton playing it all the way back. Al-Shish putting pressure on the keeper. The keeper gets it away. Only as far left as Styles. Styles will pick up this ball here. You're going to play it back to Yelder. Yelder all the way back to the keeper now. Patterson puts his foot through it. Forward, trying to find someone on the right, and does. A stray ball bounces around. Southampton will come away with it. Oh, Job will get called on the foul. Southampton free kick. We haven't got the momentum to get anything back out of this, I'm afraid. From what I'm seeing, we just cannot string the passes together. We cannot string the balls together. We've not got the momentum, especially to get 2 goals in the space of 4.5 minutes now. Yes, we definitely gifted them all the goals. All the goals have been gifted, but no more excuses, I'm afraid. Sunderland fans, no more excuses. We're playing like shite. We deserve to lose. Something needs to change. We've got the players, we've got the ability. As soon as you make them changes, and you've brought Rusin on and Al-Shish on, things have started to happen, but you should have learned that from the last game and started them. Southampton now on a breakaway and a shot. Oh, it's a side netting, luckily. Could have been 5-2 there. People have given up already, left the stream. Stay till the end. We'll have a little chat and we'll assess it before we go off. Ball into Aqua in the centre. Out to the right to Hume. Hume to Ekwa. Ekwa with possession now. Gives it to Rusin, who'll get bundled from behind. And it's a free kick. Sunderland free kick. A third of the way into the Southampton half on the far right-hand side. Taken quickly to Ekwa. Ekwa delivers one down the centre. Too much pace on it for Job to get onto that. It's going to be another wasted opportunity. Southampton will take the time taking this goal kick. Not that I can blame them, but coming up to the 95th minute, Southampton 4, Sunderland 2. In fairness, with the delay I've got, the whistle's probably already gone. Sealt will luckily rescue that one. Could have been a dangerous position there. Hume will get it forward, but only as far as the Southampton player intercepts, but it goes out for a throw-in, and then he kicks the ball away. Should be booked for kicking the ball away, and he is. Not going to do us any good, but nice to see justice. And there's no ball on the sidelines. Where's all the balls on the cones? Where's the quick, Yeah. Professional time wasting here. And now we'll take our time with the throw. Long throw forward now to Alshish. Alshish will loop a pass up, trying to find Job on the end of it. Southampton players will very well to get in front and get the header into the keeper's hands. Long ball forward from the Southampton keeper coming up to the 96th minute. Only 1 minute of added time to play. 2 goals in 1 minute. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. Questions need to be asked. Questions need to be asked of you lot. Getting to 2-2 and saying Dodds is everything. Job is great. So fickle. So fickle. It's in the centre with Southampton pumping one forward. Hume will get on the back of it. Gives it back to Patterson. Put his foot through it. Just playing out the clock here now. Job will bring it down. Calls for offside. Somebody's coming from offside position there for Sunderland. Southampton free kick. About 8 foot inside their own half in the centre circle. No rush to take this one. Go about to hit 97 minutes now. And the ref's going to blow. There we go. Full time as displayed there by Paggard. What a shower. What a waste of a comeback opportunity. Getting back to 2-2. Ballard injured. How bad's the injury? Next game, we're going to have no Ballard and no 09. What's going on at our club? Dodd's looking justifiably nervous there. He's still going to go over and give the Sunderland fans a clap. Fair play to the lad. It's a shame. I do like him, but it got to question his decision. Got to question this. His starting team. I know Job got the goal, but that's all he did. He made more mistakes. He was the reason for their first goal. Job practically assisted their first goal. So without him on the pitch, I know we wouldn't have got one, but they might not have got any. We don't know. Because once they got that goal, that's it. They were dominating. Job shouldn't have started. Burstow definitely shouldn't have started. Burstow shouldn't even be in the dressing room. I wouldn't even have him on the bench. We've got Hamir and Rusin as options there. I wouldn't even have Burstow on the bench right now. Conrad Lee says, do the board panic and go for a manager now or hold firm till the end of the season? Well, this is it. I think they will be panicking. I think they will have to try and do something. I don't know what they're going to do. Don't know if they can reappoint somebody else in charge temporarily, like Dodds. Instead of Dodds, someone from the coaching staff. I have no idea. Stephen Clark says, I'm actually worrying for this season. I don't see how we get out of this with the injuries we have. Exactly. It's only getting worse. How did we make... You've got to question from the very beginning the decision to get rid of Mowbray without anybody lined up. Not question getting rid of Mowbray because you wanted a quality, young, new manager, somebody that fits the model, blah, 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 all this. But getting rid of him at a stage when you had nobody lined up, no one set in stone, not even like 90% set in stone. You've got to question, because from that decision, we've gone downhill all the way. Terrible appointment, back to a caretaker, plagued with injury, players in and out like no tomorrow, bans from yellow cards, one back-to-back, Ballard, then 09. It's just, to be a Sunderland fan, To be a Sunderland fan. Crazy. We need a new director of football, says David Brown. Yep, but that's not going to happen. The Mowbray sacking hasn't just ruined the season, but potentially destroyed the progress we'd made. Exactly. And you know what? He's one of the best managers we could have had till we get a better option. Till we literally had a better option set in stone. He's probably one of the best managers we could have had to develop young players. And yeah, he's not going to win every game. He might not get us to first place, second place, and there might be better options out there. But I tell you one thing, Beale wasn't it. Beale couldn't even be considered it. Who was looking that up? Who thought that's a good idea? Shocking. Dodds thought he couldn't do worse than Beale, but that's starting to play differently now. Now 13th, now 12th borough above us. Yep. What happens when you try to cheap your way through into the Premier League? But if you believe what people are saying, we'd not have to go in the Premier League. We don't want to be in the Premier League. This is playing right into their hands. We need a goddamn miracle. Even if, can you imagine being a potential manager or coach and KLD approaching you right now? Would you take the job? Here's your team. By the way, your first fixture in charge, you're going to have no proper centre-backs. The defenders you have got, there's one great one in Hume and then a few questionable ones on top. You have to play Job every game. He scored in the last game, so he's really good. I don't care if you've seen the footage and he looks absolutely terrible. No, you've got to play him every game. You just wouldn't take the job. I'm sorry. No self-respecting coach or manager would take this job at this moment in time. I would. I have no self-respect, but I would get something better out of them than Dodds would, tell you. Stephen Clark, Beale has pretty much destroyed our happy environment. Great playing football. With this going on, things have to change quick. Recall Dewey and recall Triantis tonight. I don't know if they've got recall clauses in their contracts, but Triantis would definitely be a good option with this stage. Recall all our loan players. Yeah, but it's whether that's in their contract. Their loan contracts might not have a clause to recall them. Sometimes they don't. We have to be careful criticising young players. You could see the confidence draining. I agree, and I'm all for encouraging young players, but why are we playing Burstow? He's not a young player of ours. I get Riggs brilliant. We should be developing him somewhat. Rusin and Hamir, both of them, we should be developing. They are our players. Burstow isn't even ours. How is he getting a start? I'll criticise him till the cows come home. He didn't do too bad, to be fair, Burstow. He did some good things today, but it's not good enough. And he's proven he's been that borderline of a decent player every time he's come on. I don't know what they expect to change. As a loan signing, he's a write-off for me. You should send him back. If we're paying money, save the money. Do whatever. It's just, don't play him. You can't sacrifice our season to appease a loan contract. What's the worst they can do? The worst they can do is recall him. Recall him. It's going to make no difference to us. I need to turn this off because I'm not watching the replay of Job's mistake over and over again. Absolutely shocking. What's this going to spell for our next fixture as well before we have a little break? It's just QPR next at home. And would you believe Google still have our win probability at 50% and theirs at 23%? How are we still odds-on favourite for that game? It's absolute madness. Absolute madness. Middlesbrough won 2-0 today, or are winning. I'm not sure if the full-time whistle has gone yet. Ian Wilkinson says, Rigg did nothing today. I think he'd... I don't know. I beg to differ. He was getting in the right places. He was making the right runs. He made a terrible judgment call on the slide, gave away the penalty. That's bad, but that's inexperience for you. That's what happens. Chelsea will blacklist any future deals if you don't play him. Yeah, but you can't sacrifice your own season for that. If you loan a player and he's absolute garbage and you're losing points because you're playing him, I don't care. Chelsea can embargo any future deals they want. That's fine. Go for it. I don't care if you piss them off. We'll get players off United, off Arsenal. There's loads of options out there for loans. We can get international loans. It's not worth sacrificing goals for. Mixed deals, I agree with that. Worst thing that could have happened was Job scoring. Yeah, because now he'll justify his start every single game. QPR, I can see us getting beat again. One thing I wish Dodds would stop doing is changing the striker. It's doing my head in. It's probably doing the striker's head in as well. If we have to play Burstow, Speakman to blame. Yeah, well, there you go. Loans are part of the model. Yeah, loans might be part of the model, but if a loan doesn't work out, you cannot continue to play that player just to appease the loanee's team. You know what I mean? There's got to be a line. We will stay up this season, but big chance of going down next. Can't see the owner changing the model. But didn't out. Yep. Couldn't agree with you more, gents. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, I do appreciate everyone joining me for the commentary. We had a few exciting moments there. Score predictions wise, Tea Drinker's probably the closest. He predicted 4-1 to Southampton. So he was probably the closest. And it was 4-2 in the end. So, no prizes for that. Stephen Clark says, here's something to chat about. Parrying Pato, catch the fucking ball. Well, there you go. All loads of talking points on this. Not for now, but we will be back with Thursday Night Live. Guess when that is? You're right, Thursday. Come and join our panel where we will discuss this game in depth. And I'm sure there'll be some heated opinions there. And from now until then, all over our social medias. We are wearing red shorts again at QPR. Probably the only good thing about that game. Before I go, gents, I'll do my shameless self-promotion. If you want to repay me for the stream, then go and subscribe to my two channels here. the UK Urban Prepper and Black Cats Nation. I must admit that the Prepper one's more active than the other one at the moment, just through demand, but please go and subscribe to them. I would really appreciate the support on my channels there. And of course, consider the membership here on SAFC Fan TV, loads of exclusive content, and we'll be back on Thursday with Thursday Night Live, and I will be back for the commentary, the QPR game. God, let us have a win. We need it. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.